Nigeria, a country where hope never dies. A nation where the cord of unity binds over 500 tongues, 400 ethnic groups, with its population now estimated to have surpassed 200 million, celebrates a 60th independence anniversary of breaking away from the protectorate administration of the British Empire. Though the journey so far has been that of economic degradation, rising insecurity and poverty, this sexagenerian nation still maintains a sovereignty through some fascinating traits. Here are some traits that are fascinating about Nigeria, maybe the reason the country still lives as one. Unity. It is expedient to first talk about the unity of Nigeria. The independence celebrated every 1st of October since 1960 is the result of this fascinating trait. Unity is manifest in the coming together of well-meaning nationalists who, though from different tribes, culture, beliefs, speaking in one voice, fought for the independence of the nation from the British Empire, and ever since, this trait dwells amongst Nigerians.
We have come to the United Kingdom as delegates of the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroons, chosen by our people, in order to demand for a more democratic constitution, to modify 4 laws affecting our lands, minerals and chiefs, and to request the British government to grant us more political responsibility to enable us to take an active part in the management of our affairs within the framework of the British Empire.
Culture. Speaking of culture, Nigeria, the most populated African country, is one of the most linguistically diverse countries in the world, having its major ethnic groups to be Yoruba, Fulani, Hausa, Igbo, Tiv, and Efik Ibibio, with each tribe having unique culture evident in their languages, dances, foods, lifestyles, and festivals. Nigeria is definitely a fun place to be.
You know, everybody has their own culture. Every tribe have their own culture. Nigeria has a unique culture. Like me, I'm from the East. We have our own culture. Everybody have the way they dress. Like if you come to dressing, we tie wrapper, wear red caps. The Yorubas, they wear their big abada, all those things. They also they wear their own kaftan. So when you look at it, Nigeria have diverse cultures. So I'm only talking about my own culture. We have our own culture. We have the world dance culture, like from Mafia. We have many things that make us unique.
For years, festivals have been one factor that binds the country. With numerous festivals celebrated yearly, Nigerians, both home and abroad, foreigners from all walks of life, come together yearly to celebrate, understand, intermingle, and appreciate each other's culture.
It's good that the Yorubas used to do at DBS. Where if you see the Igbos, I'm an Igbo man. But if you see where our people are, dancing, and you will think we are Yorubas. That this festival they used to do at Oshun, they call it Oshun Festival. Whenever they are doing, you see Igbos coming from Italy, every part of the world. You will see Nigerians, irrespective of their tribe or culture, coming together to enjoy themselves. For instance, there is this dance, the Calabars. I've forgotten the name. Whenever they are having their carnival, even the one we do here in Lagos, you see people from all walks of life coming together. That is the only thing that makes us happy.
Some of the festivals include the Agogo Fishing Festival in Kebbi State, Ikeji Arodi Zugbu in Imo State, the Calabar Carnival in Cross River, Calabar State, Heyo Festival in Lagos State, Oshun Oshogbo Festival in Osun State, Yam Festival in Ekiti State, the Ojude Oba Festival in Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State, or a festival celebrated among the Yoruba people, and many more. Also, varied languages in the country is another factor that makes Nigeria more interesting. Report has it that in many parts of the country, neighboring tribes, though living in the same state, hardly understand each other's languages due to the diverse culture. This shows how rich the country is linguistically, inspiring even foreigners to aspire to learn and understand these languages. Foods in Nigeria is another. With hundreds of indigenous delicacies, every region in the country is a different vibe when it comes to food.
Nigerian is a challenge, and like all of us know, but the people, the culture, the food we eat, if you've opportunity to have left the country, you know that Nigeria's food is tasty. It's one of the best foods in the world. So yeah, it's harsh, can be harsh, but it's our country, so we have to love it. No choice.
Some of these indigenous foods include ofe onugu from Anambra State, usually eaten with eba or fufu, afang soup indigenous to the Efik tribe, pounded yam and egusi. This is popular among the Ekiti and Ondo state. Tuwo shinkafa, this is peculiar to the northerners. There are lots more, but we won't be going without mentioning amala and ewedu soup. This is a popular delicacy among the Yorubas, though indigenous to the Ibadan people.
I think it's special about being a Nigerian. My skin tone, black is beautiful. I don't have to lighten up more than the way I am before I can say like I'm a Nigerian. And the food in Nigeria, no, I can't just travel out now. Their culture is way different from ours over here. So if I can get Nigerian food to eat over there, a local girl like me, where am I going to start from? So I think Nigeria, it's despite the fact that it has problems of its own, it's still one fun place to be. I mean, we have different tourist centers in Nigeria. We have a whole lot of beautiful places in Nigeria, So there's no way Nigeria will get to the part of the world that will not feel exceptional. No, I'm a Nigerian.
Another trait is lifestyle. Though the populace of over 200 million people has different preferences and interests, some common traits still exist among them. Despite the harsh conditions of the country, Nigerians are ever fun people. Making fun of almost everything is one factor responsible for their adaptive nature. Though it is seen by some as unseriousness, this is in a way considered positivity.
Several things makes me like Nigeria, especially the culture. Our culture is unique. I think in the whole of Africa and the world in general, I think Nigeria has this kind of uniqueness that they give to the other parts of the world that just makes us Nigerian. Our slangs, everything, that just makes me love Nigeria. And also the fact that we are nice people in general, although we also have our negative parts of things, and we are just so positive. In every situation, we are positive. Like, no matter how bad things are going, we always find a way of getting good things out of it and just giving it a total turnaround. So I think that's the good aspect and the positive aspect I love of being a Nigerian. Personal experience. Okay, I wouldn't go too far. I'll just give up the experience of the lockdown. During the lockdown period, so many people were taking it too much to heart and were like, oh, how are we going to cope for months? We can't do this for months. But some other people were like, okay, fine, there's the pandemic. How can we help others? How can we give out palliatives? How can we make other people feel happy from the much that we have? How can we also make people feed? People who can afford 1 square meal a day, how can we make them happy? How can we put smiles on their faces? I mean, not so many people out there will do all of that. I mean, even your neighbor will what's up, have you eaten today or something? Have this, if not one Indomie, have this one, and just for you and your family to just share and be happy. I mean, that's just who we are, but I'm guessing not everyone is that way, but I'm guessing in typical Nigerian, we love to share, we love to see our brothers smile. So yeah.
As we celebrate this,
we Nigerians, we just have a way of loving ourselves. You get, when something happens, we just have a way of bringing out the funny side. We find things funny. We don't take things seriously. Not like we don't take all things seriously, but we don't take things to the arts. We make fun, or we in our own way, we find ways to make things fun. Even though those things are not actually funny, they are actually serious matters, but we still draw funny memes, draw things that make us happy generally. We can't come and kill ourselves. That's just the slogan. We can't come and die.
As we celebrate the 60 years of attaining independence, though having a rough history and still struggling to get disentangled from the mess, Nigerians are encouraged to keep up with these unique characters as we work towards a better Nigeria. Happy independence.